Peace, quickly, think fast. Would you stop drinking water if people around the world started using water to try to drown people? Would that call for you to stop drinking water because of that? You know, if somebody used the sunlight as a certain type of, used it with a weapon, and used sunlight as a weapon in some type of way, would that mean that, oh, all sunlight is bad, so now I shouldn't deal with the sun because, somebody's using it as a weapon, so now the sun is just completely evil, Or, with psychedelics, DMT, because some people use psychedelics for mind control, does that mean all psychedelics now is like that whole experience is now evil? Some people use rubies. Rubies is used for lasers, infrared lasers. I don't know if it's infrared, but certain lasers, stuff like that. But does that make so now I'm not gonna use a ruby crystal because they use for lasers, even though all these different things have positive aspects, because a ruby crystal good for my heart chakra, my root chakra, ayahuasca, psilocybin is great for a spiritual connection. Water brings life into my body, brings an abundance of healthiness and, allows for disease of the body to be washed out. The sunlight is helpful, give me vitamin D, help plant life to grow and stuff like that. So just because one person uses money to try to create FEMA camps and try to control people. But yet, does that make all money evil? Because some people use their money to start a crystal shop. Some people use their money to create houses made out of hemp instead of harmful substances to help have a more biodegradable house, and to have a house that would add to the fractality and high vibrational energy, to a place. But, again, just because one person does something that may be quote unquote evil or bad or harmful doesn't make that whole situation bad or harmful, and that's a certain level of discernment we have to use in our, just in our growth in general, in our existence. Just because it's, again, a crystal or anything, it could be used for anything. So it's all about intent, and just because one person dealt with it in a certain type of manner don't make all of it, or all of it bad. Again, that's why I use water. Like, oh, they drowning people with water, right? So we're gonna boycott water. We're not gonna drink water no more because now water is bad, And it's the type of mind frame they also try to enforce. Matter of fact, how I spoke on denial, opposition by default, like where you just in denial just because, like, oh, well, the government or these people who we deem as evil is using it, so now it's completely evil. Now we're not gonna use it. But now you hindering yourself. Now you're not using your logical discernment, to say, well, no, I understand that what they may be doing is like this with it, but I could still use it for the benefit of myself, you know what I'm saying? Compared to just being like, oh, I'm gonna just go all the way over here then if they over there, and then you end up playing yourself, but I just wanted to share that aspect. Peace. Happy now. Now is the vibrate, of course. Not going too far in the future. Not going too far in the past. Right.